Okay, adverbial phrase. Listen, adverbial phrase. Remember that an adverb is a word that modifies a verb. It can also modify adjectives. If you want to write, I want to see your hands up if you want to write. Let me see your hands up if you want to write. If you don't want to write, let me see your hands up. Drop your hands. Now listen, you can read from the board, but if you want to jot something down, jot. It's important to jot some examples down. It's important. It will make you follow up with the lesson. It will make you follow up with the lesson. But if you just sit and be looking at the board, your mind will be drifted to another thing. Yes, psychologically, you can start thinking of another thing. But if you are looking at the board, you are jotting down some, who feel that thing? Who feel it? Why? Khalifa. Hello, there's something I need to tell everyone in this class. You see, we have time for so many things. We have time for so many things. Many of us don't want to use our time, the little ones we have, judiciously. Don't want to use the time judiciously. Okay, I will need to do something now. I think I've exercised enough patience. I will need to start sending people out of the class. I'm a very simple person. At the same time, once I said this, I won't go back again. Hello, are we listening? If you try to disturb this class again, I know what I will do. I know what I'm going to do. I won't tell you what to do. What I will do rather. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. We have adverbial phrase on the board. And before the definition of adverbial phrase, we have what we call definition of an adverb on the board. Adverb. Adverb tells us more about the verb or or it modifies the verb. You can see when we remove the AD, becomes a verb. But when we add that AD, it becomes adverb. From there, we have the definition telling us more about verb. Another adjective, and itself, that is the definition of an adverb. Adverb tells us or modifies a verb, an adjective, and itself. That's an adverb. That's an adverb. Now, when we talk about adverbial phrase or adverb phrase, we can use group of adverbs as adverbial phrase. You can as well use prepositional phrase that describes a place that tells us the time as an adverbial phrase. Please, that is it. Again, I will say that an adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, and itself. Adverbial phrase is a group of adverb words. At the same time, we will have a prepositional phrase that describes a place, that tells us about the time as an adverbial phrase. You know, in our past lesson, we had a prepositional phrase. When we have a preposition coming before a noun phrase or coming before a noun, is referred to as a prepositional phrase. We started with noun phrase. From noun phrase, we move to prepositional phrase. From prepositional phrase, we move to verb phrase. From verb phrase, we move to adjective phrase or adjectival phrase. Is that clear? We use preposition to form adjective phrase. If you could remember clearly, for example, when I say the students in red shirts, the students in red shirts are my brothers, not the one in black shirt. I'm describing the students in red shirt as my brothers. In red shirt there is an adjective phrase because it's describing the students. It's pointing at the students. So we use prepositional phrase in that context. Again, you can use prepositional phrase in this context, in adverb phrase or adverbial phrase. So when we read this, we say an adverb modifies verbs, tells us the manner, how an action is done, the time when an action is done, and the place where an action happened. Most adverbs are formed by adding ly. You see, many of us, when we see words, we may not be able to identify it as a noun or verb or preposition or adjective. But whenever a word ends with ly, you should have it in mind that it's an adverb. From here, so most adverbs are formed by adding ly. Adverb of manner, time, and place are three basic types of adverbs. There are other types such as frequency adverbs that answer the question how often, and purpose adverbs that answer the question why. Examples. Okay, sorry. We have examples. Examples. Tom, Come and use this seat beside the sweat. So you are sorry for abbreviating your name. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Would you like it if I call it on? You don't like it? No problem. Sorry. Okay. Examples. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't need to copy everything. Examples. Look at the examples of adverb. Look up. Examples of adverb. He moved quickly. Adverb of manner. That's how. How. He always goes to school. Frequency. They left yesterday. Time. The students sang beautifully. How. Put the food there. Place. You can see them. In most cases, adverb occur at the end of the sentence. Hello, class. In most cases, adverb occurs at the end of the sentence. Tamara, in most cases, adverb occurs at the end of the sentence. In most cases. Exactly. Even if it's a prepositional phrase, it will occur at the end of the sentence. Rihanna, am I right? Fuad, adverb occurs at the end of the sentence. Subject occurs at the beginning of the sentence. Verb comes immediately after the subject or the noun. Complement or adjective comes after the verb. Even adverb comes after the verb. You can see from number 1 here, he is a pronoun and is the subject of the sentence. Move is a verb, right? And quickly is an adverb. These things are important for you to learn and use them to pass your examination. By the time you finish your university education, nobody is going to ask you about this. Nobody. But remember that a time could come that you will be referred to basic knowledge. Basic knowledge. Basic knowledge. Many of us that are humanities, I mean, those of us that studied English language, history, sociology, we do not like mathematics. But by the time we got to university, we were forced to do a course. For the 4 years you spend in university, you must do a course that has to do with calculation. Yes. So people that neglected mathematics in their secondary school days had to come back again and started with the learning of mathematics. You see, in the university as well, some people do not like English language. You have to do a course on English language, so they have to sit again and study it. These are basic courses, requirements. So if you think you don't need it now, you need it to pass your examination now, and then you also need it in the future in case you were called upon or you were just asked to fill a form that will just make you qualify for a particular level or something. So it is your basic knowledge that will help you. So that is why they said no knowledge is a waste or lost. Is that clear? Please. Thank you. Some phrases do the work of adverbs, sorry. Some phrases do the work of adverbs. These phrases are called adverbial phrases. Some adverbial phrases are formed with prepositional phrases. That was what I said the other time. I said this the other time, that we can use prepositional phrase to form adverbial phrase, especially the ones that have to do with place or time. For example, if I say, we are in the class. We are in the class. Where are we? In the class. That expression in the class is an adverbial phrase of place. But in the meantime, we said in the class is a prepositional phrase. Tamara, is that not so? Because of that in. The class is a noun phrase. And in is joined with it. Becomes a prepositional phrase. But because adverb occurs at the end of the sentence, because we say it's what? An adverbial phrase of place. Okay. They put up the gen, right? Maybe they brought the light. Okay, let's do something. Write these sentences down in your notes. Hello, I want to dictate. I want to dictate. I want to dictate. I want to dictate. Miriam, I want to dictate. Have you written example 1 and 2? No, let's see. Have you written example 1? Finished 1 and 2. So let's listen to example 3. Toilet. Just relax now. It should go down. He did his homework very well. Hello, please let's write this sentence down. He did his homework very well. Underline very well. On number 3. He did his homework very well. Note from number 1. From number 1. Okay, some adverbial phrases are formed with. Oh, some phrases do the work of adverbs. Full stop. These phrases are called adverbial phrases. Some phrases do the work of adverbs. Full stop. These phrases are called adverbial phrases. Full stop. Some adverbial phrases are formed with prepositional phrases. With prepositional phrases. Okay, examples. 1, the old man died at exactly 12 midnight. The old man died at exactly 12 midnight. First example. The old man died at exactly 12 midnight.
That's creepy.
The old man died at exactly 12 midnight. Underline at exactly 12 midnight. Underline at exactly 12 midnight. At exactly 12 midnight is an adverbial phrase of time. Adverbial phrase of time. Because it's telling us the time when the old man died. At exactly 12 midnight. At is a preposition. At is a preposition. Ara. At is a preposition. So at exactly 12 midnight is referred to as an adverbial phrase of time or adverb phrase of time. The second example, the students put the books on the table. 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 Underline on the table. Where? Underline on the table. The students put the books on the table. Underline on the table. Underline on the table. So on the table is asking the question. Where? Where? On the table. So on the table is a place. Exactly. Okay. Exercise time. Okay, let's have it this way. Three examples. I'm sorry, three classwork rather. After this classwork, I'll give you spelling. Classwork, thank you. Number one. The vendor came in the morning. The vendor came in the morning. The vendor came, just right first. I will tell you what to do. The vendor came in the morning. The vendor came in the morning. Vendor. V-E-N-D-O-R. The vendor came in the morning. The vendor came in the morning. Two. He bought the presents for his friends. He bought the presents for his friends.
What?
He bought the presents for his friends. 3. The man fought with great courage. The man fought with great courage. So those three sentences, underline the adverbial phrases in them. Underline the adverbial phrases in them. The man fought with great courage. The man fought with great courage. Underline the adverbial phrases in there. What are the adverbial phrases? Let's start with the boys. What are the adverbial phrases? Abayomi, Aruna, what are the adverbial phrases? For you, okay. In the morning, yes. Okay, number one. Number two, the girls, yes. For his friends. And the last one, the girls, with great courage. Please, this thing is so easy. Thank you. Now, spelling. 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 Great words. Great words. Okay, let's start. Number one. olfactory. Olfactory. Not old. Olfactory. It's a sense organ. Olfactory organ. It's a sense organ. Olfactory has to do with smell. Smell. Olfactory. Olfactory organ. Olfactory. 2. Olfactory. Olfactory organ. I want to get a piece of chalk. Olfactory. But if you can spell factory, it's simple. Do you know what? You know, we could have had our spelling bee competition at school. And some of those words that we wanted to use for that spelling bee are the words I'm calling for you now. So those of you that qualified for that competition, you have a power. If we are going to have the competition when if that is Akim Agolu, Sophia, I know this sort of allow. What Agolu, yes, Sophia. Sophia, yes. Yes, madam, okay, madam. But I is and me. Okay, can we continue? Number two, eccentric. Olfactory. Number 2, eccentric. There's no D. Olfactory. 2, eccentric. Eccentric. 2, eccentric. 2, eccentric. Eccentric. 3, operator. Operator. From the word opera, operator. Operator. And it's operator. Anyway, it's opera. Yes, operator. Yes. 4, surveillance. 4, surveillance. 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 From the word survey, we have surveillance. And there is double letter. We have double letters. Operator. Operator. Number 4, surveillance. Number 5, rheumatism. Rheumatism. Rheumatism is a form of disease. Rheumatism. Rheumatism. Okay, anyone? Is it rheumatism? No. You guys say rheumatism is rheumatism. It's rheumatism. No double letters. Rheumatism is a form of disease. Disease of the joints. No. Next one is staphylococcus. Number 6, staphylococcus. Staphylococcus. Staphylococcus is a form of disease, or a disease that is a chicken or fowl disease. No double letter. Yes, we have double letters here. Staphylococcus. 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 7. Treacherous. 7. Treacherous. 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 From treachery, we have treacherous. From treachery, treacherous. And the last one is cogitate. Cogitate. Let me get a picture from downstairs.
Oh, I feel that
Okay.